What is going on, everyone? We are live. My hair has still not grown back out yet, sadly. But you'll have that. You'll have that. Today, we are at Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia. Pretty close to Atlanta, about 15 minutes to a half hour, I think. A lot of clocks. Quite a few clocks. I'm just gonna do a demo on a couple. Shut up for a little bit. What up, Juicy Kirby Legs? Welcome back. Welcome back. As you can see, this is not the usual setting. We are in a new setting today. We got Champ's Clock Shop. Their chiming event is this Saturday. If you're in the Atlanta area, come through. Douglasville, Georgia. I'm gonna play a couple clocks now. Blair, how's it going? Welcome back, welcome back. Thanks for tuning into the YouTube streams too. This one takes a second to go off, but wait guys, I promise it's worth it. I promise, just wait like an extra 10 seconds here and this is about to be crazy. We got like a few minutes. Oh yeah, well, I was talking about this specific one, but stay in here for a couple extra minutes and we got the chimes of 1,000 clocks. Yep. And on to the next one while we wait. We got about probably like 3 minutes left till they all start going off. Thank you all for all the likes. What's up? It's just Bigfoot. How you doing today? Egg clock. I can see that. The numbers. There's another similar one here next to it. I can't talk. I'll play this one again. This one plays Beatles songs.
It's always impressive here. Every year.
We missed some back here. Oh, maybe not. So yeah, that was 11 o'clock. 12 o'clock is a little crazier. 12 chimes instead of 1. Or yeah, instead of 11. Do you collect to sell them, or is this a display room just for your collection? This is not my display room, actually. This is Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia. I do have my own collection, which I mainly collect them, but I have recently also started selling them as well, within the past couple of years. And I actually am now carrying brand new clocks straight from Rhythm, and that is thanks to Champ's Clock Shop, actually. But Champ's, I've been coming here since I was about, I came here the first time in 2011, so I was 10 years old. But I had been watching their videos online, and I would have never started making my own videos if it wasn't for this shop and the people here. And that is a true fact, because they were some of the first people I ever saw on YouTube back in 2006. Long time ago. I was 5. But yeah, over here we got Nick, who is the son of the owner.
Yeah.
And he's just as cool.
I do my best.
He's cleaning up a grandfather clock here at the moment, but yeah. So, but yeah, thank you all for coming in today. We're gonna walk around, gonna do some talking, some vibing, gonna demonstrate some clocks for you. So let me know if there's any that you would like to hear, and I'll do my best. But right now I'm gonna play this one. This is one of my favorites. Yeah, that would be that one. That is called the Sign of the Times rhythm clock. And it's a pretty hard one to find nowadays, especially. Yeah, this one doesn't close all the way. But, yeah. This one up here is actually mine from my collection. play this one again. The clock with the sign of the times. Can you play that again? Yes, I will. Where can I buy one of your clocks? I have a shop, an online store. If you go to timelessclocks.co, there are a few on there. I actually just put some new ones on there. And I also have an eBay, which is also Timeless Clocks. And it's all one word. Whenever you search it into eBay, that's my eBay store name. But yeah. And here at Champs, they have way more than I do. They have just a crazy selection here. If there's ever any rhythm clock that you're looking for, there's a good possibility that they have it. But here is the sign of the times again. I'll play a different song this time. Can you show some grandfather clocks? Of course, I will. They have plenty here. And they do fix grandfather clocks. They have some here at the shop, but they do house calls in this local area. Thank you, DS Photo, for the heart me. Thanks for coming in. Okay, there. It took it a second to pop up. I thought it glitched and it didn't pop up at all. They have quite a few grandfather clocks here. The most I've ever seen in one place. Just a lot of different types too. But yeah. Been waiting for you to go live there. I'm sorry, I know it's been crazy. I really planned on doing it a lot more. But it's just been so busy. I've been trying to get a lot of my work done here. I went live on YouTube yesterday and earlier today, just because I had a couple people on there asking, and it was like, oh God. So yeah, finally I got a chance to go live on here. So thanks for being patient about it. I'm sorry. Hopefully I can go live at least one more time here on TikTok as well. And thanks, Blair. Blair came into the YouTube lives. Are they online? They are online, but not every clock is online. They have an eBay page where they have the Rhythm Rock and Roll Chicken clocks listed. I'm gonna turn on the lights in here actually so you can see everything. Yeah, if there's anything you're looking for that you see in the shop, you can always send them a message, email. But the best thing to do is to come see it in person, for sure. It's definitely worth the trip. There's a lot to do here in Douglas County, Georgia. Anyone that's a fan of Stranger Things, a lot of Stranger Things was filmed here. And there's a whole film trail. Nick would know more about it than I do. You want to talk to the people?
Films and stuff?
Yeah.
A lot of The Walking Dead was filmed here. Stranger Things. Funny thing too, in Stranger Things, at the first episode of season 2, when they walk out of the arcade, the angle and distance that the thing is coming out of the sky would be about on top of the clock shop. And
That's
watching
kind of
that,
neat.
thinking, "Oh my gosh, we're messed up here," you know.
Yeah.
But now a lot of Walking Dead stuff around here as well. The gas station from the pilot episode, where he blew away the little zombie girl, is right down the street.
I never knew that. I watched The Walking
Yeah.
Dead like years ago.
Dad was down there to fuel up his tractor and thought something was really bad going on.
Someone is in here watching The Walking Dead right now.
Really? Yep.
That's funny. Can't make that up. But yeah, there's a whole film trail where you can go around and.
Yeah, they got Hopper's cabin pretty close to here too.
This is Georgia, Douglasville, Georgia. And like I said, definitely worth the trip. A lot to do around here in the area. But yeah, we'd love to see you. This Saturday is the annual Chiming event. And what is that? Well, stay in here for another about 45 minutes and you'll hear what noon is going to sound like on Saturday. It's way better in person, trust me on that. But yeah. Let's see. You're on the end of season 9. I had never made it that far. I think I watched about like season 4. It's been years since I've watched, and honestly, I kind of forget what's going on. I know Coral. That's about it. That's all I remember. And Daryl. Anyone know what time it is? I don't know what time it is, because I set these wrong. As you can see, I have some an hour ahead because of the time change. I thought, oh yeah, well I'm gonna get ahead here and set them an hour ahead. Well, that's not gonna work because at 12 they're only gonna strike once, at least the ones that strike. But yeah, see, do they all go off at the same time? Yes. If you have the time, or set an alarm. If you don't, and come back to the stream at about I'd say like 11:55 or whatever time it is for you. Come back and you'll hear every single clock that chimes or plays music or does something in this shop go off. And it's crazy. It's, like I said, it's better in person. But yeah, you have to come and see it to believe it. Now, in this other room here, I want to come back here real quick. In here, we've got a lot of just really neat and interesting pieces. But the one that sort of sticks out the most to me is the world's largest cuckoo clock. That thing is huge. They had to build a whole room onto the shop to house this cuckoo clock here. Oh, wait, sorry, I lied. That's the wrong one. Here it is. I like how your dad does that with people whenever he brings people through here. Yeah. They have this one up on the wall to sort of throw people off, so they come in, they're like, oh, wow, that's it? And then, nope, that's it there. What are you going to say next? Sorry.
Oh, no, I was going to, supplement that. People walk in all the time assuming that's it.
Yeah.
It's always nice seeing the reactions when they go, wow.
Yeah, when they turn around and see the real thing. If you've ever seen this movie here with Jack Black, The House with a Clock in Its Walls, they have a lot of clocks that were on the set of that film, including this big thing right here. But just for scale, I'm about 6 foot tall. Here's the cuckoo clock here compared to me. It's pretty big, I'd say. I don't know. So yeah, it's pretty neat. And yes, it does work. And this is technically the official world's largest cuckoo clock because to classify as a cuckoo clock, it has to be made in Germany and it has to be mechanical. Is that correct? Am I correct on
Yeah,
that?
to be an official cuckoo clock, it has to be free hanging on the wall, made from Black Forest fir in Germany, and a cuckoo clock. And we had it built specifically to meet all that criteria by the Dold family in the 80s. And if you look up world's largest cuckoo clock, you'll get a number of other things. They're either a building, a structure, not hanging on the wall, but made to look kind of like a cuckoo clock.
Exactly.
And,
Yeah.
the reason we're not in the Guinness book is because apparently they charge you to certify, and 50 years ago, 40 years ago, we were okay with not doing that, and we're still okay with not paying a whole bunch to have somebody tell us it is exactly what it is.
Yeah. Y'all already know what it is,
Yeah.
and the real ones know. If that was for sale, what would it cost? Someone wants to know.
No clue.
Yeah, I have no
Enough
clue
to
either.
get an even bigger one,
Yeah.
probably. But then we'd have to build another room.
Yeah. That'd be crazy. But yeah.
Finally done cleaning this one.
I was gonna say you got it all cleaned up
Yeah, I
now.
think so.
Yeah, that thing was caked. You did a good job. But yeah, I know a lot of the people that follow my account on here are big fans of the rhythm clocks, and I'd say like at least a quarter of my collection, if not like a third of my collection, is from this shop. People ask me all the time, where do you buy your clocks? Where do you buy your clocks? Well, a lot of them came from here. I bet it smells amazing in there. I think it does. It smells like it's like a comforting smell when you walk in. I feel like it's I don't know if that's just because of like nostalgia for me or whatever, but it smells like an old like an antique store. There's just like a bunch of like old pieces, but it's not like a bad smell either. No mildew. Yeah. Douglasville, Georgia, here we come. I recommend it. I definitely recommend it. Mary, these are called rhythm clocks. And these are mainly what I post on this account. Price on this one is $334.50, and this one is $399. Someone asked me what the oldest clock in the shop is too, and I will get to the blue one in a second. I saw that. Let's see here. Nick,
Yes.
do you know what the oldest clock in the shop is?
The oldest clock that we have in the shop currently is upstairs. It's one of the tall case clocks without the face in it. It's from about the mid to early 1700s. The oldest clock I've ever worked on is probably from the 1600s.
Yeah.
But it's part of that one upstairs. Part of our collection. We've got all the guts and the face in the back. It's one of those long projects.
Yeah.
We got to work on everybody else's first before our own. But as far as a functional one in here, probably the French Morbier clocks from the early 1800s, or We don't really have anything from the 1700s in here running.
Yeah.
But I work on them every week. And other people's homes are all over the place.
He does. This guy, how many miles do you think you drive every week?
I don't know about miles, but I do about 60 house calls a month.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm usually not here. This is the longest I've been here consecutively in years, just a whole week.
Someone says, God bless this clock boy.
Yeah, so somebody's...
Now, someone has asked, where are we located? We are located Douglasville, Georgia. Douglas County, Georgia. Pretty close to Atlanta. I mean, it takes us like a half an hour to get here from the Atlanta airport. So, yeah, it's out here, but it's amazing. And it's definitely worth the visit if you can. And hello from the USA. Whoever said hello from Liverpool in the UK? Jane. I see that. Imagine winding up all the old clocks and pulling the weights. Yes, that is what we just did. This has been about 2 weeks of work put in. I was sort of in charge of doing all the battery operated clocks, and holy crap. Someone was talking about the amount of batteries earlier, and I'll show you this before I come over here and show you this blue clock again. Let's see here. It's definitely worth the visit, and if any of y'all are coming and would like to meet me, let me know and I'll see if I can make it. I am not from Georgia, so it takes me a little while to get down here and there's got to be extra prep, but these are all old batteries that I took out of the clocks and replaced. This one looks really cool right now with this like shadow on the dial. You can't really see it as well on the camera, but it looks really neat. If I wasn't live, I would probably take a picture of it. Let me get my portable charger here so my phone doesn't die. This thing is about to get really hot. But yeah, this blue one up here is actually from my collection. And I don't know if some of you have been on my other live streams. I usually go live from my house, so you get to see my personal collection. But this one is from my collection, and it's from Japan, actually. Yeah, you don't sound like you're from Georgia. What, are you making fun of my voice? You making fun of my accent? My not southern accent? I will definitely visit that shop in a month or so. Thank you. Hey, no problem. They would love to see you. My mother's manual clock came from there. That is pretty awesome. We got this one here next. Hello to my friends from Indonesia and Malaysia in the chat. Oh. Hello.
Hey good morning. How are
Morning. Good, how are you?
you? Good, thanks. Called earlier bringing in a clock.
Oh, okay, yeah. Andy at the back desk there can help you out there. But yeah, let's see. I missed some comments. No, not at all. You better not be making fun of me. I'm gonna cry later if you are. Are you selling some of these? Every single clock in this sale or shop, for the most part, is for sale. There's probably, what would you say? How many you think are not for sale? Like,
Well, maybe the giant cuckoo.
yeah,
But the things upstairs in our personal collection aren't for sale, but we have sold from there. People have convinced us otherwise. So,
yeah.
not many that I can think of. I mean, anything's for sale.
Thank you. No. Try and read that for me.
We're at
The one that says the #1 gifter badge.
Natty.
They gave me a rose. Thank you for the rose. Natty. Unlevel floors affect grandfather operation. Absolutely.
It can, but you can level the grandfather clock.
Yes.
There's no leveling feet on it. You can shim it. Most grandfather clocks have an adjustable beat inside, and given a wider width of the case, you can actually have it leaning over pretty far, just as long as it's not banging against the glass. I've had to level them kind of strange in houses that have very unlevel floors sometimes. And as long as it's ticking evenly, it doesn't matter what angle it's at, and nothing else is obstructing the weights or the pendulum, it'll run.
Yeah.
So,
There you go. From the experts. The smartest clock people I've ever met here by a landslide. Someone was asking about cat clocks. We have a lot of cat clocks, including the world's largest Kit Kat clock. It's mechanical, or not mechanical, electric, but and all the others are battery operated. But I mean, it got some neat ones here. Like these are like very limited pieces here. This one and then this one up here is really neat. I don't think the big Kit Kat is for sale. I don't know. Maybe that's another situation where it would be at the right price. OMG, the carpet on the wall. I know, right? Can we see the large cuckoo clock? Yes, I will show you. Thank you for the 5 roses, Katie. I appreciate that. If I could give you a rose back, I definitely would.
good.
Thank you. Sorry about that.
Door open.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Finally
anyway.
nice out.
Sorry about that. Thanks. But yeah, Cuckoo Clocks. That's right. What is the name of the store? This is Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia. If you're near the Atlanta area, if you're anywhere close, I highly recommend visiting. It's definitely worth it. Especially this Saturday is the annual chiming event where we have set every single clock in here that chimes, and they will all be chiming at the same time. And that is Champs. Yeah, if you look them up, they're on Facebook. They're everywhere. I think they even got a TikTok. I don't know. But yeah. I have a 1989 Sly grandfather clock, but it slowly stops ticking after a few hours. That would be a question for Nick or one of the other experts here. I'll take you guys upstairs in a minute to show you the tower clock and all of their personal collection upstairs. But actually, right now, I'm going to come out here. When's the event? I zoned out and didn't hear you. It is this Saturday, March 9th here. If you can make it, it's definitely worth the trip. Get a hotel room or something, stay the night. There's a lot to do in the area for sure. A lot of really great restaurants too. But this is the tower clock here. I hope you can see it. I can't see my phone screen at all. Thank you, Lester Baker, for the roses. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, this is the tower clock there. And then this is sort of, you just walk around here. It is beautiful out here. This is the owner's mother's house right here next door with the stained glass windows. It's really, really pretty out here. I'll take you guys around back, get a little exclusive look at what's around back, the warehouses and stuff. We're sort of working on cleaning some stuff up right now, so wouldn't it be expected for a clock shop to have a TikTok account? Yeah, right, exactly. This right here, this clock was from the Atlanta airport, used to be there. And there are bees out here. But whenever they were taking it out, Champs just sort of somehow got a hold of it. It's one of those where they have like a flower garden around it. I'm sure that some of you have seen those before. It's sort of hard to get a good view of it, but it's there. It's there. And it does work still, I believe. I do believe that it works still. But yeah, big warehouses. I'm telling you, they got the biggest stock of rhythm clocks that I've ever seen in my life. So if you're looking for one, this is the place to find it. But yeah, anyways, back to the clocks inside here. Really great place. Come here, get some photos for the gram. Take a selfie by the clocks.
Was this a church?
I highly recommend it. Maybe I'll even take a selfie by the clocks. I don't know. Maybe it'll happen. I'm not a selfie guy, really, but you never know. Cuckoo clocks, of course. I would love to show you the cuckoo clocks. There are so many of them. Quite a few. This is just their selection of your regular old cuckoo clocks here. Some quartz, but a lot of mechanical, mostly mechanical here. And yeah. This one's huge. I mean, it's not as big as the other one in the other room, but this is a new one down here. It's really neat. It's got that like sort of like modern minimalistic vibe, but it's still got the cuckoo. This is actually made in Japan, and if we turn it around here, I don't know if you can see the actual bellow. Nah, you can't. But it's the chime is not electronic. It's made by Japanese washi paper, and it's got a really nice sound, I think. But yeah, are these Black Forest clocks? The cuckoo clocks, yes. As we were sort of talking about earlier, part of a requirement for a cuckoo clock to be considered a cuckoo clock is that it has to be made in the Black Forest. Like
Anything else is an imitation.
exactly, yeah. So the one that I just showed you, that little modern minimalist one, is technically an imitation of a cuckoo clock. But yeah, there is the world's largest. I'll do my little thing here so you can see how big it actually is. And this thing will go off. It does work. Works like a charm. Now, do you know why it's called Black Forest? I do not. Do you? Could you answer that question for me? I'm sure they probably do, but I'm not the most knowledgeable. I used to love cuckoo clocks when I was a child, and I still do. I just I've gotten way more into the rhythm clocks in the past couple of years, so I sort of my brain is filled with rhythm clock information now, more than anything else. But yeah, so play this one for the rhythm clock fans out there. They're all intricate in their own way. You know what I mean? Like grandfather clocks are very, like, there's so much. Like, I could never even imagine taking a grandfather clock apart and putting it back together. You know what I mean? It's just sort of it's crazy to me to just think about that type of thing. But rhythm clocks, on the other hand, they're more electronically complex. Like this one, for example. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if it's Nana. I'm gonna say Nana. I never knew that. Thank you for sharing. But yeah, we're at about the half hour right now, so things are starting to. Well, we kind of missed it a little bit, but yeah. Let's see. Got it working?
Oh yeah. Amazing what a little bit of oil will do for you.
Yeah.
I call it a Tin Man syndrome. Put a little in there and everything just starts working miraculously. Here's a hint. If anybody ever has a problem with their clock and it's showing the wrong number that it strikes, you can just move the hour hand to the number, because the hour hand's typically just for show on grandfather clocks.
Mechanical clocks, at least.
Yeah, mechanical ones. Yeah, if it's battery.
If it's battery, yeah, you got another problem, but.
So.
But yeah.
A lot of people don't believe you can go backwards on mechanical clocks, but that's true for very old ones in most cases, but modern ones you're allowed to. Set it to the correct time and I can go to the next one.
There you go. Which one's next?
It's back there.
Oh, back there. Okay. Is it this one that's angled out here?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yepers. Thank all you guys, I can't talk. Thank all of you guys for coming in today. Can't believe we got 200 people. That's crazy. Hope you're enjoying. But yeah, we got about 20 minutes till they all start going off. We'll see. This is a neat one here, I think, at least. Yes, they do all ring at the same time, and that'll be in about 20 minutes here. This is the last little bunch that I have to set myself. I think there's about 6 that I got to go through and do. And you know what? While we wait, I'm gonna take you guys upstairs real quick. Because I said I was gonna do that, and I totally forgot. But this is a lot of their personal collection here at the shop. And that is the tower clock that I took you guys outside to see earlier. That's what it looks like from the inside. I actually got to wind that. So, yeah. I thought my small collection of family clocks was big with 12. Hey, size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. Don't let them tell you otherwise. This might be the one. Hey, thanks. Andy, my guy. I don't know if this is the one from the 1700s or not. I'm going to have to ask. But, yeah, a lot of these clocks up here are very old. And for anyone that's a fan of the chicken clocks, they have quite a few of the rhythm speak-up clocks up here. This is a really old one. I just paid $2,500 for a grandfather clock and just sold it for $120. Nobody wants them. Depends on the grandfather clock. Depends on the brand and the model for sure. That definitely factors in a lot. It's sort of like, I guess this is the best way I can think of to explain it. Yeah, it depends on the area too, honestly. But I mean, nowadays generally you are right. They are sort of a hard sell. Especially depending on where you're living. If you're in a big city, it's probably much easier. But, you know, people just don't really have the big grandfather clocks anymore. That's why rhythm clocks have skyrocketed in popularity in the last 20 years. People just like the smaller items now, which it's sort of sad, honestly, because I like them both. I like both rhythm clocks and others as well. But yeah, can you tell me what time it is? It is currently 11:43. I like this one. This is one of my favorites at the shop right now. They are for sale. Every single clock in here is for sale. If you're here for the chiming event, both of these will be on special, and I promise you won't be able to find these for any cheaper than they are here at the chiming event. Kind of crazy. If I didn't have these already, I probably would have picked one up myself. And no, it is not $370. I'm technically not allowed to advertise it online because it's too low. It's against Rhythm's rules. But yeah, I'm gonna say $250. Don't tell anyone I said that though. Anyways, German Cuckoo clocks. Yes, there are quite a few back here. We got a customer in the shop right now, so I don't want to walk back there and disturb them. But yeah, I love clocks you can see the inner workings of. Me too. There's a cool grandfather clock that they have right now that's got a skeleton dial. It has details in front of it, but you can see through the details. It's really neat, super intricate. And I don't know where that one is at the moment. It's sort of in concept, it's similar to this, but that gold outline, like that stuff, is taken out so you can see beneath the dial. But anyway, where are you located? This is at Champ's Clock Shop in Douglasville, Georgia. About a half hour, 15 minutes, half hour, depending on traffic, from the Atlanta airport. So if you are in the Atlanta area, come visit us here at the shop on Saturday, March 9th. That is this Saturday. That is 2 days, 3 days. I can't think right now. And you are going to hear all of these clocks in this shop go off. And you are, if you can't come, it's all right, because you're still going to hear them here in just under 15 minutes. But trust me, it's way better to hear them in person. And it's not like super loud either. I mean, it is loud, but it's not like you're not going to have to bring ear protection or anything like that. It's just like, it's, I like to call it beautiful chaos. Love the face reveal, by the way. Thank you. Well, are you talking about my, sort of like promotion video for the event? Could I see the cat clock again? Yes. And this will be working at the event. We just keep it unplugged, for now. I keep saying we, I'm sort of working here part-time, not like a full-time thing, because I am not from Georgia. But they hired me to come down sort of for a couple of weeks and help them prepare for this event. So I've been putting all the batteries in the battery operated clocks and getting a lot of the ones set that chime the hour. They have a lot of different Kit Kat clocks that, like, I've never seen anything like that before. And they're like a limited edition type thing. There's only a few made. I think there were like 10 or something made. But yeah. What does the clock next to the cat clocks do with all the arms? Are you talking about this thing here? This is a big rhythm clock. These were displayed in malls in Japan, back in the late 80s, early 90s. I can't talk. But this one doesn't work anymore, sadly. You can still look up videos of this one, but it doesn't work, at least at the moment. It might be possible to be fixed. I don't know myself, honestly. But yeah. Oh, when I showed the mirror. Yeah. I did like an actual face reveal on my account. I've never posted a video of something that isn't a clock on my account. And there's only one video that isn't a musical clock on here. Now two. But my face was in it, and people were kind of losing it a little bit. I think I was losing it a little bit. It's round, hanging on the wall. Question, which clock has been here the longest? It's round. Oh no, this Kit Kat stopped. It's probably because of the wind coming in from the door being open. But yeah, which has been here the longest? That's a great question. I'd have to ask Nick. And he's back there with a customer at the moment, so I don't want to bug him. But yeah. Is there a clock made in Indonesia? Possibly. I am not sure myself. I don't know, the one you were talking about that's round, could you be talking about one of these two that's hung here? Or was it on the other side? Is it this one up here, which is actually the same as one of those other ones? You know what, I'll play this one. The big cat does work, and it will be working this Saturday if you come to the shop. I'm trying to zoom in, maybe. Yeah. Oh, next to the black one. You mean this blue one here? This one. This is the Ferris wheel one. I love this one. It glows in the dark too. It plays all Disney songs too. So yeah. So many neat ones. True. My wife wouldn't let me come to your shop. Just leave her at home. We won't tell. Your secret's safe. I need the one with honesty. They have it here, actually. Right over here. This one. They actually have two that play honesty, but this is the one that everyone knows. Honestly, it is such a classic. Yeah, I kind of zoned out there for a second. Anyways, here's this one. We got less than 10 minutes. We got like 7 minutes till all these start going off on the hour. So stay in here for just a few more minutes, and you're about to hear some craziness. So that's that one. Let's see. Let me make sure this is hold on, let me zoom in on this control panel here and see if I can see what I'm looking for. I can't. There's no way. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Anyways, let's see. This one plays all Beatles right here. Not all. It's got 6 Beatles and then classical and Christmas. But you get to pick between. Actually, I'll show you guys that. Over here, you can't really see. Right there, yeah, you can choose which section of songs that you want to play. So I'll play the Beatles now. And if you don't like the Beatles, there's this one right here. Got about 5 minutes left. How much is the Beatles? $639.99, and that may seem steep, but they don't make it anymore. It's been over 10 years since they made this one. So it's really hard to find now, which sucks. I wish they'd make them again. It's just copyright reasons that they don't make them anymore. But yeah. That's one of my personal favorites just because I really like the dark brown and silver. This is the regular version over here.
This place is next to good. And he made his own spiral staircase. He got out with the tractor.
So yeah, got just a couple minutes here. I'm saying probably at like 11:58 it's about to start. It'll last for about 3 minutes or so. Videography perfect, thank you. I try my best. Yeah, I have 3 of these, 2 expensive ones and a cheap one from Sam's. I love them all. I know the Sam's Club ones you're talking about. Those are Seiko clocks. It's a different brand, but they're great too. They don't carry Seiko clocks here at Champs, but I also do have a couple of Seiko clocks at home myself. But yeah, I don't know where to stand. I don't know where to like go so you can hear all these. Oh man, you guys getting anxious just waiting? I definitely am. Let's see. This one's a little fast, so I'm gonna set it back. I've been tweaking them all. For the past 2 weeks, I've been changing batteries and setting them just to make sure that they all are set and ready to go. The tower clock outside is going off right now. I don't know if you can hear it.
No, I want to. I'm told.
Let's see.
I want it. I told him. I said,
Yeah, it's not bad. Okay. All these grandfather clocks.
Yeah. What's all that cost now? Yeah. Just going there. Bye.
So, yeah, that was pretty much it. Where are you from? This is in Douglasville, Georgia, pretty close to Atlanta. If you're in the Atlanta area, come see us this Saturday, March 9th, for the annual Chiming event. We'll be here. You'll get to hear them all in person, plus the Cuckoo clocks back there that aren't currently running. I'll set that ahead a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely worth the trip if you can make it. And we would love to see all of you guys. But yeah, it's been pretty fun. Sadly, I don't think that I can keep going today because I got some stuff I gotta do to prepare. Busy day ahead of me, but if I do get a second, I will go live again later today. I'm hoping that I will have time. It's a thought in the back of my mind. Hopefully I'm able to. If I'm not, hopefully I can at some point tomorrow. I'll have to figure it all out, but yeah, really appreciate all you guys for coming in. I hope you all enjoyed, and like I said, we would love to see all of you here at the shop on Saturday. If you can make it, Douglasville, Georgia, it's definitely worth the trip. Free food, drink, make a day out of it, man. We'd love to see you. But thank you all for coming in. And yeah, have an awesome day.